In this video, I react to Let's Game It Out's I built a railway system literally through a mountain and into hell. So why did I pick this video? Well, I'm sort of committed through the Satisfactory series, plus the thumbnail looks awesome. And as usual, the original video is in the description, as well as a link to Let's Game It Out. And Let's Game It Out, if you see this, thank you for your talent. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to change my life. Okay, back to the video.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. It's that time again,
Oh gosh, it is that time. I know it's been, what, like a week since the last video? But gosh, look at this mess already. It's just gives you a headache.
Let's do this. We've built a lot of crazy things in this game, starting with this little zigzaggy guy, which turned into this zigzaggy guy, which turned into seeing if we can...
I still cannot get over this. Every time he looks at that silly tornado, it's just pixels how delayed he is.
Which you can, and all it cost you is your frame rate. Then we took that tornado and flattened it onto the ground and made this weave thing. It takes 3 hours for these materials to get through here.
Oh my gosh. So even though I read some of y'all's comments and said that this version of the game back then, there was no creative mode. So imagine him having to wait on resources. So he's just probably leaving the game on AFK, like going to do chores and stuff, like buying milk at the grocery store.
After that, we returned to the tornado, built some factories inside it, and we gave it a little cone hat thing. Now it looks like that diamond thing from No Man's Sky. I was also trying to make like a
great game, by the way. I am in love with that game.
Thing that we could ramp over with our sweet vehicle, but instead it turns out we made sentient life.
Oh, I remember
These
this.
trucks are alive now, and they made my frame rate even worse. Pretty much everywhere in our base now is just a total spectacle. So let's take a look, see what's new. This is our hub. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we get new objectives and unlock new stuff. All of our previous tiers, we've already unlocked everything, but something that's new is a monorail train technology to unlock.
I'm assuming that during this series, he's doing a new video every time there's a major update to the game. So last time it was what, those cars, and so this time it's what, they added trains, I'm assuming? Is that what happened? Someone explain that to me.
Lock this milestone, we need to fulfill this cost down here. My favorite part is once you give it all the materials, this big button comes out.
Ah, yes, the button. Never played this game, still haven't, but I just love seeing that button.
Launch these things into the sky. Enjoy your materials wherever you're going. Okay, let's see what new kinds of stuff we can build here. So we got a choo-choo train.
It just shoots up into the sky.
Choo-choo station, whatever the hell this is. This sadness, and the railway, which I'm hoping I can abuse. Here's another piece of the fun, by the way. This here is the space elevator. Previously, we give this thing a sacrifice.
He colored this earlier, right? Right, so he colored this earlier. This is the earliest space elevator that he moved and that he colored, because I remember the pink.
New tiers, but we've unlocked them all. Until now, all we have to do is give it all these materials, and it's like, we'll give you tier 7 and 8. You know what? All the materials I need.
Yeah, I just answered my own question. He's doing videos based on major updates, so he's unlocking 7 and 8 right now.
At least close to this thing. So let's just dismantle this thing and take it with us. If you go right over this ridge, you can see over there, that machine right there is what's making our computers. And right over there is the big machine that makes the heavy modular frames. Considering that's all the things the space elevator needs, we're gonna build it right on.
He just looked at 2 square factories and knew exactly what's going on. And I just feel like I'm looking at a different language right now with what he just said. That square building does this, and that square building that looks the exact same is doing this.
Here. Geez, space elevator, why are you so big? Okay, there we go, perfect. Slam that bad boy down. Watch as it slowly gets rebuilt. I'm actually glad we all get to watch this again. Looks like a bunch of robot legs just doing a thing, and then before you know it,
just preparing for yoga. That's what it is, right?
This is so weird. And then the toes grip on, and oh, I forgot all about this part. Once space elevator is satisfied with the materials, it tells us to lock them down into the thingamabob, which we're doing now. They're just compressed into one big space cube, and then we space send it onto the space elevator. Now let's dismantle the space elevator before it has a chance to send the materials. It looks like they're still trying to send them into space. Okay, let's check out the hub, see if the...
So wait, what just happened? Someone explain that to me. He sent something into space, right? And he broke it down before it could send. So did it technically still send? Obviously, it makes a lot of sense walking around with a thing that helps you upgrade. But did the resources actually go?
Anyway. Hey, there it is. Take that.
Okay, obviously. I'm
Space
talking too much.
Corporation. Nuclear power. All right, let's see what we got. A nuclear power plant, nuclear space battery.
But why did he do that? Okay, I cannot drop this. Why did he just disassemble it? Is he just gonna put it back? I have so many more questions.
Control rods, nuclear phone booth, and then this white square, which if you use your imagination, you can see a hazmat suit in there. Filters, and then
yes,
new
the
thingamajigs
Half-Life.
for my scanner. And then we've got Bayer process. Ooh, miner Mark 3, conveyor belt Mark 5, a la carte aluminum sheets, that thing I had trouble putting on my processor, my cup runneth over, there's
Gosh. I've had to fix my own computer before, and I just related so hard with that. If you like, okay, look at this silly computer. I have a small one. Look at that, okay? It's because it's so small, all these cables are like so well managed, and I am terrible at that. I'm terrible at cable management, so when I have to open this up to fix something, it's a nightmare, and I never put it back the way it came.
So many things that's even going off the page here. Okay, so that's great and all, but we'll come back for that. Right now it's train time. Okay, so here we are out in the middle of nowhere, where everything is simply untouched by civilization. You may also remember it as the place I went to try to get oil, and then just drove off of a cliff. This is the way to the coal. You tell me where the coal is, oh, that's not good. You think the vehicle's gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm sure the vehicle will be okay. In heaven. Oh no. So I think the first thing we need to make is a train station. We're gonna put the train station right, I guess like this. Ah yes, old Scove. Can I change that? Oh, thank God I can name.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna, from what I've seen, I'm going to assume it's just gonna be something insanely long, right? Is it gonna be something insanely long?
Don't get on this train if you value your life. No, seriously, this guy is a huge psycho. Typed in a couple of things.
Yes, I'm learning.
Let's see if it fits.
I'm learning.
Wow. Oh my God.
It just keeps going.
I wasn't expecting this. I'm not going to give you the whole story. I'm just going to get to the relevant part that you should know about. One day I ate an entire 3.5-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids. That's really the only part of that story you need. Please don't take this out of the game. This is not a bug. This is perfection. So here's what I think we're going to do.
Okay, someone answer me. Is it still in the game? Is that still in the game?
You see that paradise back there? I'm on our train to go there. Can I just like build railway? Okay, so it can do subtle curves and it can do fun little straightaways like that. And if I time it, I can also shove it through the ground. Perfect. Okay, so it can do stuff.
Oh, beautiful.
It just can't turn too
love
drastically.
it.
You know, like real trains, I guess. Well, now that we've laid a minimal amount of track, I want to put down a choo-choo train, see what happens. Yep, there it is. Can I just like hop on board? Wow, I sure can. And now I'm driving it. Yeehaw.
It just goes? It doesn't need an in spot? Is it just gonna fall off the rail?
This thing can really get going. Do you see this? Oh, wait, what's gonna happen now? What happens when it gets to the end? Oh, really? It just stops like this?
Oh,
wait, what happens if in this part?
Lame. I wanted it to fall off the rail. That would have been so cool.
One with the ground. And then I just get out. Oh, I guess I'm just in the rock face. What if I remove track that it's on at the time? Oh, it just decides, well, we're stuck here then. Okay, new objective. Looks like these things can just clip through walls to get the rail close enough. All right, how can we use this to our advantage? Because it seems like trains don't give a crap about physics.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Okay. No way. Is this something I can put it on?
Can you still do this? Can you just plow through the planet with your trains? I have to know. Am I going to do my own research? No, it's more fun asking you guys.
As I've been building this thing, I have hit what I believe to be the bottom of the level. Can I put track like below where you're supposed to? Oh my God, I think you totally can. So in building this, I realized that you can just use these foundations to keep going lower and lower here. These trains are afraid of nothing, as it turns out. Oh, that hurts. My frail human body can't cross this threshold without hurting myself. Well, that's a very dignified way to die. Now the question becomes, what about if
I just love how he makes his own noises.
Use a train? Oh, hell yes. While we're in the train, we're basically gods. Okay,
he can keep going.
Some ways to keep our health up. And I have just the thing. I don't know when this showed up. We can research a medical inhaler. Okay, here you go. See you in hell. Let's see. I bet we can build it over here. There it is. What do we need to make it? Mycelia, alien organs. I see. The one thing I don't have a bunch of. You know what I do have, though?
Alien
Let's go find
organs.
some wildlife to maim. I bet there's some critters in here. Good thing I brought an old friend of mine. Nice throw. Good football throw. Let's try it again. Do it with a little more feeling. Hit. There we go. Oh, I see. One's not enough, huh? Okay, Rox, maybe this is more to your liking. Let's see if you like this.
Okay, how long does it take to make that many? Somebody that plays this game with game knowledge, tell me, how long does it take to make that many bombs?
Oh, wow. Wow, that just goes for a while, doesn't it?
It's still going.
Is there nothing in here? The hell is this thing? Oh, this is a huge disappointment. A work in progress sphere that doesn't do anything. Here, you can keep it.
Just blow them up.
Great. 1 alien organ. Okay, 26.
I'm sorry. I thought the only aliens on this game were the flying manta rays. So how many... Okay, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but this is the fun part for me. How many aliens are in this game? I mean, just give me a ballpark number. I don't need exact numbers.
Should be
But
enough.
how many?
All right, let's just make this.
And are more being added?
I don't know what I did with my mycelia. The best way to get mycelia, and by best I mean the only way I know how, so there's probably better ways, is to follow the oil brick road here, which takes us deeper into this mysterious jungle. And then at some point, it's just all over the ground. Gimme, 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 gimme. I need to grind you up and inhale you.
Gimme,
While we're
gimme,
out
gimme,
here,
gimme.
Let's show nature who's boss. Yeah. Okay, now I got some mycelia. So let's do this. Now I'm one of the cool kids, running around with my 8 inhalers. I like how you can see all the times I've died down here, because my little coffins are here. Okay, so my goal here, keep going down as far as we can. So I've been slowly trying to build down and down and down, and also using these platforms to get me closer and closer so I can keep building. But I gotta get a little further down, and this is where things get dicey. Right around here is the threshold, where I start to take little bits of damage. It's time to use my inhaler. Oh, this thing's bigger than my head. Yeah, this is the way to play, right? Like, this is what they intended, where you just sit here taking damage forever. Okay, so we've sort of hit a problem here. Obviously, things...
He made healers just so he can continue to break the game. Is there, I'm pretty sure he's going to explain this, but is there an actual bottom to this map? Has anybody hit it yet?
Bad. Now that I'm here doing construction in the underworld. You know what, the hell with it, I'll just show you. There is a finite point when if you just keep walking, you just die.
He's explaining
This
it.
is that threshold
He just
right
explained
here, where
it.
if a human being goes beyond this, that's when your heart just stops.
Ignore that
Something
question.
really funny to me about this inhaler. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have one, but it's like, oh no, certain death. I'm glad my little casket is just right there on the cusp. Let's see if we can get out and get it. Luckily, I've got some trusty inhalers. Hopefully, that'll be enough. Oh, God. Oh, God. There's no way for me to get to my stuff. Well, if this takes you straight to hell, I can't think of a better place to put a train station than here.
And he
Ta-da.
makes a depot. It's not even connected.
Now we have a train stop as close to hell as we can
Oh,
get.
I love
Old
it.
Stenstorp. I guess you're gonna have to do since I actually can't change this. Well, that was surreal as hell. Let's do a quick tour of the finished product here. I was gonna go to that island, but that's before I realized the rails don't really care about solid rock or land or anything like that. Do you remember the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland? Do you remember where it went right into the rock face? Well, that's what's happening here. And then we just keep going down past where the terrain is. You can see the grass from
Oh
the
my
underside.
gosh.
And then we just keep on going. Take that, planet Earth. And what the hell? Let's put the space elevator down here. Why not? Isn't that a thing of beauty? Now it's doing that
Why
thing that I
not? Let's make it that much harder to upgrade
find really
things.
weird and uncomfortable to look at. Oh god, here it comes. Right through the rock and everything. Well, that's super. Let's go see what it looks like from the outside. Well, there it is. Look at this beautiful intersection of so many things. We got the space elevator popping out through the ground, and it cuts right into my text that I wrote, where I'm writing that my teeth are forever sensitive from eating too many Sour Patch Kids. And that's true. And now I can just go right up and touch the space elevator. Or not. Maybe after all that train stuff, I'm just not corporeal anymore. Alright, anyway, that was a barrel of laughs. Now that we're back up here with Mother Gaia, let's go play around with some...
How far along has this video been? Okay, it's over halfway, and he got so derailed, pun intended, so derailed on what he was doing that now he's getting back to his original goal. Gosh, I
Clear
love this
energy.
guy.
First things first is we need to go find us some uranium, because of course we do. Oh, fiddlesticks. Is there no uranium around here? Oh, there we go. 1,500 meters. That's not so bad. That's like, what, 2 basketball courts? Huh. I feel like we might be getting close. That green stuff looks exciting. So exciting, I need to use my inhaler. Let's see, what
measurements.
is this? Oh, yeah, some uranium. Oh, yeah, I'm getting radiation poisoning.
So excited I gotta use that inhaler. I'm breathing too hard,
No, I'm not
coach.
gonna let a little radiation stop me from... Oh, it's a little much. Little much. When does it go down? Am I just like this forever now? I mean, I got a lot of these inhalers, but not quite this many of these inhalers. This is exactly what I expected out of today. I'm fleeing from the wilderness to get back indoors while I use my inhaler.
Okay, is it because he's carrying the radiation? Is that why he's dying? Because it's
Over
on
and
him?
over while running. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh god, there's the cocoon. It's so beautiful. Blah. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, it's because I picked up some uranium. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave you,
I'm
right here
learning.
on the ground while I try to figure out what to do with you. I guess we need that hazmat suit. That stuff is serious. So let's see. All we need is rubber and plastic and all-clad aluminum sheet, like my pots and pans. Oh, it comes from aluminum ingots. Oh, it's aluminum foil. Why don't we just call it that? For starters, we need to make some aluminum ingots, which is bauxite and silica. All I want is to wastefully make nuclear byproducts. Why is that so hard? So let's scan.
The checklist to make one thing in this game is mind-numbing. It's just so mind-numbing. Are there people out there, not him, because he's not organized, are there people out there that have just made these insane builds that just make a lot of sense? Like you walk up and it's just like this giant building of stuff that it all makes sense and it's really a really pretty factory. Not him. Obviously, it's not going to be him. But like, does that exist? And how does it exist?
And for some bauxite, bohite? Could it be bohite? A mere 1,400 miles away. I'm sorry, meters. But let's go with miles. Let's go get us that bohite. Well, this certainly is taking us to an interesting place. But we found it. Okay, we know the drill, literally. And as always, just run our conveyor belts back forever with just no regard for the landscape. And that's how you get bohite. I reset up our...
Is that what you're supposed to do? Is that the intended way to do this? Like, you just go drop a mine, and then you just make a path back to just get it all transported home? Is that the intended way to do this? I feel like you're supposed to have multiple bases, which makes the train system a lot more sense for now.
Ports here to go into this machine and make silica, and it makes this beautiful ballet of minerals and twisty turnies and conveyor belts and stuff. The moral of this story is I have a lot of silica already, and this is how excited it makes me. We got our silica here, we got our bohite right over there. Let's smack down a foundry here. One size for the bohite, the other size for the silica. Just get in there. Can I just like put this? Yeah, just right on
just
top
get
of
in
it.
there.
Yeah, that's perfect. There you go. Collect all of my aluminum thingies. Cool, we got this container that's using this crash pod as a leg. People probably died in that thing, no big deal. Next step is going to be aluminum sheets, which takes aluminum ingots and copper ingots. So let's do the fun part and go find some travesty of a copper thing I've got going on here. At this point, I've just got garbage going everywhere, so we just need to look at one of these copper machines and kind of tell it to do something else. I'm just going to jam a splitter right. Yeah, that looks good. And let's use one of these silly vertical ones.
That's perfect.
Aim it way high in the sky. There we go. Perfect. Cool, yeah, this seems necessary, right? All right, this is too much work. Come down from there. God, this looks so goofy. Here comes our copper. Let's further desecrate this crash site and just have everything trampled by copper ingots now, where we will do some sweet, sweet assembling, and we'll put the storage unit. There's no way this will work. Oh my god, it worked. I can't believe the game.
Everything valuable would be stored in my trees.
Build a storage unit up there. Anyway, yeah, that's where the sheet metal goes in my secret little tree fort. Surely that's going to be okay on these tree roots, right? It's time to make our hazmat suit. And what a thing of beauty this will be. All we need to do is hit this thing 30 times, and now we have our brand new hazmat suit. Forgot about these things. Filters, quick wire. What the hell is quick wire? Caterium. Oh god. At least you can tell I look super sweet in my hazmat suit. I found some caterium ore along the way somewhere. I put it in this thing, did a little researching, made something pop up over here in tier 3, which is the caterium technology thing. We know the drill. We just got to give it all these materials, and it's going to give us access to all these things like quick wire, but also blade runners, sprint faster and jump higher, magic legs. Finally. Okay, here you go. Send the thing. Cool. Now we can make quick wire, and we need caterium ingots for that, which we can scan for. All the ore colors of the rainbow. Well, bless this mess, there's some close by, only 600 meters away. Oh my goodness, is it going to be right next to the space
manta ray
elevator? Could we be so lucky, flying bat ray thing? Oh my god, is that it right there? Oh no, this is just crappy old copper. The good stuff must be up here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Boulders, eh? Good thing I'm packing. Never leave home without the things that do that. I feel like we've done this before, where we put the thing down. I'm just gonna spice it up, even though I know it's not gonna do anything, just to make life hard.
Does it do something now? If you were to put a bomb on your equipment, does it do something now?
I'm going to build all my caterium stuff over here with the space elevator. Can I put this literally in the thing? Okay, perfect. And can I put the constructor directly on top of it? Okay, perfect. And then I'll put the storage container holding the quick wire up on this hill here so we can take a look at the sunset, because I definitely won't regret this when I need to keep going back and getting more quick wire, and it's all the way over here. Okay, so we're going to make some regular filters. Gonna take those, gonna mix it with our quick wire and some
Gosh, okay, I'm circling back. I keep thinking of having an organized base. The sheer fact that you have to do this insane amount of checklists just to make the hazmat suit. Look how derailed he got, pun intended. Look how derailed he got just to make the hazmat suit. I mean, how do you organize this in a way that looks good? I mean, the building has to be massive, right? Or am I just not
We're
doing
gonna
this
do
right?
5 because I don't want to deal with this ever again. Okay, I'm totally wearing it. I don't know why I was expecting more. I was expecting everything to sound like I was in like a spacesuit. Why can't I wear my jetpack too? I'd rather have radiation poisoning. I also researched the actual quick wire, which unlocked Deuterium electronics, which Be Still My Heart has unlocked some fun things we're gonna need.
Oh my gosh, that list. Oh gosh, that list. Just watching that list, he scrolled through it so quickly, but just looking through that list just gave me a headache.
Like this here AI limiter, as well as a supercomputer, and this high-speed connector that I'm gonna call high-speed internet. The reason we're gonna make all this stuff is if you look over at the nuclear power plant, we need supercomputers to do it, as well as more high-speed connectors, because it can't just be one thing. To put together the supercomputer, we need computers, the AI limiter, the high-speed connector, and plastic. So let's head back over here where we built all this weird quick wire stuff. Let's get our whole assembly system started. First, we're gonna set up something for the AI limiter, which is gonna need circuit boards as well as quick wire. We can do that with a simple assembler. Over here, we got plastic, we got circuit boards, and we got wire. All of these things are coming from way over there where the
Oh my gosh, my brain. I'm so sorry. I know I'm talking a lot, but my brain is just absorbing how much you have to do to keep progressing. Like, you almost need like one thing for every material, just constantly pumping. Like, you have one thing constantly dedicated to plastic, that's its one job, that's all it's gonna do, and so down the line. Gosh, the scale of this game, man. I bet you people, like type A people, absolutely love this game. Like, more than they should be allowed to love this game, just because the challenge of organizing this mess would be just so fun for them.
cocoon is. So I really could split them off there, but why do that? Let's give them as long a travel time as possible. So now to continue making the AI limiters and this guy, we're gonna send a bunch of the circuit boards over to this here constructor. Just spit it out into that savanna over there, I don't care. Now that we've done that, let's make the high-speed connectors, which are quick wire, cable, and plastic. To do that, we're gonna use a manufacturer, which will just keep creeping further and further into nature with these things. In goes the quick wire, and the plastic, and the cabling. And finally, we put down another manufacturer, which is where we're gonna build our supercomputer. And now I'm gonna send them out on a Mark I conveyor belt. Goes nice and slow. You can really enjoy the merchandise as it comes off the assembly line onto the show floor.
I'm just trying, I know I'm stopping a lot. I'm just trying to, like, in my mind, how would I organize this? I keep getting stuck on the organization, man. Maybe I should play this game. But I'm just, so you have one thing dedicated to, like, copper, and then you gotta have, like, what? You're gonna end up having, like, 30 splitters to go to, like, the computer chips and the AI stuff and all that thing just to make, what, nuclear power? It's a very impressive
So
game.
exciting. Okay, at long last, it's time to drop down our nuclear power plant. We should put the power plant somewhere kind of exciting, kind of nice. You know, somewhere overlooking several waterfalls. How far off the edge can I do this? Perfect. Yep, there it is. Just hanging out in the water.
Oh my
What do you think,
gosh.
big guy? You like things touching your face? Huh, guess not. So I was gonna try and get to all the nuclear stuff today, but I think there's still a whole lot left to do. So we're gonna save that for next
Oh
time.
my
I have some more
gosh.
ideas for what we're gonna do with the train too, so come back, we'll see how this goes. And also don't forget, don't eat a 3.5-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids if you want to keep your teeth not sensitive. You're welcome, and I'll see you for the next one.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. So far, I'm having a lot of fun getting into the Satisfactory series because I know nothing about it, and it's fun talking to y'all in the comment section. But anyways, like and subscribe, and see you later. Bye-bye!